Winners Talking.
Winners Talking podcast.
Winners Talking.
Episode 14.
Yeah, moving.
13 was
mad.
Yeah, of course it was.
Mad.
Of course it was. It was strong.
Yeah, real strong. The response was sick.
Yeah.
AP.
Shout out AP. Shout out everyone for the feedback and the all the words of support we're getting, because we're getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
We hear you, we feel it, we see them, comments, and we get a lot of messages just like saying, encouraging,
definitely,
and pushing the thing forward and saying how much people enjoy it. So salute to everyone, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
As we move into this, another week.
Another big week.
So before we get into anything, topics and that, let's cover some little bits and pieces going on at the moment. AJ's fighting on, well, by the time this comes out,
he would have fought.
AJ will have fought.
Yeah.
So, big up AJ.
Come on, man.
You should bring that one home, really and truly. I thought he was going to bring that one home.
Man,
that should be a W.
Him. Man, like, come on, man. AJ's been in the game. How long now? 2012 Olympics. That's 8 years. Man, can't talk to him like he's an amateur.
No.
Or talk to him like he's a... You know what I'm saying? We have to put respect on AJ's name.
No, you got to put respect on AJ's name.
100.
See, when the AJ first come up, I weren't too sure. You get me? I'll be straight. I weren't too sure because I'm like, it's Eddie Hearn's boy.
Yeah.
The poster boy, and like, is it really that? And also the competition levels weren't there.
Yeah.
See more and more, the more I watch what's going on. I think when I saw the Klitschko fight was the first one when I was like, okay, because I wanted to see with me, I just want to see like when you get tested, innit? Like, let's see how you get on when you're getting tested. The Klitschko fight was a good level check. And he showed balls because he got up off the floor. Because nothing man won't get up off the floor, you know.
100, You
look for the exit, you understand? But he got up. So from then I was like, okay, AJ's legit. And then the level of competition, you can't knock it. He's fought these high level guys and kept winning. So I've said for a while, I always said like, he's top 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. Yeah. And that's not in question. I have no doubt in that. But now I say he's more top 2. Top 2.
Yeah. Because
I think Wilder...
Man, that Transformer outfit didn't do him no favours.
Didn't do him no favours. I don't know where he was going with that.
We don't know.
And then that, and he's got the Thumps have got him twerking now. Last thing I saw, he was twerking online.
No.
So
he's cancelled.
You know, you say he's cancelled. All right, fair enough.
No, from it because you reminded me. I would have not thought. Totally forgot about the twerking.
Yeah, the twerking thing was deep, but I think he's just. It's a
excitement.
He was excited. I think he just see when certain men lose, they don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much for them because until you take an L, like, you feel like you're invincible.
Yeah.
So where he's taking that big L as well, and it was a piece of beating, licks. And Tyson Fury thumped him all around the ring. So it's just, I don't know, he knows how to deal. But back to AJ, it's got to be top 2. So when he fights my man, was it Pulev? When he fights him on Saturday now, I just don't know which AJ turns up. That's the only thing where I don't know how it's going to go. Because it's either he turns up as AJ the unit, and then just thumps man over, or is it AJ the slick boxer that I saw last time against when he came back to avenge against Ruiz, and he kind of put more.
And that was clean. A lot of man was dissing that fight. A lot of man was dissing that fight, but for me, I felt like that fight was like he was just clean with it. Like, he did what he had to do to get the W in it.
It was a boxing. He was a boxer, and
but
he boxed.
When you fight a man like that, that's really like dropped you the way you dropped it. I think it was a smart way to fight because everyone wanted him to come out and just be throwing hands and knock him out, or you know what I mean, which he both really could have done. But
to me, all that mattered in that scenario for him was to get the W.
Yeah, 100. Get the belts back. Come back.
And another thing as well, even to go for that's another thing where you have to give him respect. Immediate rematch. Not trying to take I don't want this, no, I want that. And also, I have to give this up. What I liked as well, what I had to rate as well, was when everyone was gunning him and sending for him, you could tell it just fueled him. Like he was just vexed. You know them ones?
But I feel like...
But I rate that.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. And I feel like a lot of the real people colours shown after that loss.
100%.
But I feel like this society are kind of a sheep society anyway. When you're on the top, man love you, and then...
Oh, no, they want to see you fall off.
Yeah, they want to... And then when you fall off, they want to see you fall off laughing. And then when you're back on top again, they're back begging again. You know what I'm saying? It's mad.
Yeah. So none of you lot know what it's like to be in his position. So it's a fast rise as well for him. So for him to be up there and doing all of this, like, it's a lot of pressure. Every fight is pressure. So for him to be fighting at that level so quick, you've got to give it up to him. So we're back in AJ in this one. What are we saying in the room? We're back in AJ?
I'm saying round 9, AJ.
Round 9.
But I'm saying Wilder's still in the conversation.
No, Wilder has to be in the conversation.
He's top 3. You can't say AJ.
Well, I watched the interview the other day.
Wilder's still top 3, but I'm just moving AJ ahead of him.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what
AJ
I'm doing.
goes number 2.
I'm not even 30 on that. Cause
he goes number 2.
No, listen. No.
Wilder lost to the same man, yeah?
Yeah.
What we say?
Number one.
If Wilder fought Joshua, for me,
say it with your chest.
Wilder wins. I'm saying it, innit? Like, if it ever happens...
This is what I've always said about Wilder versus Joshua, yeah?
Know,
this is what I've always said.
Mm-hmm.
If they fight 10 times...
Yeah.
Boy. See what it is with AJ? His chin's a little bit suspect. And you see what it is with...
Yeah. Nah. And that's what I was just about to say.
You see with Wilder, he throws them big old bags.
Yeah.
However,
one-trick pony.
On the other side of things, AJ can either box him up all night or knock him out. That's why now, with what I've seen over the last year or two, I would say if they fight 10 times, AJ wins 7, 8 out of the 10 times.
Yeah. But Wilder gets them two, not like them.
But the other two, if he lands,
he
won't
win on points.
He ain't win on points, but he hits like a freight train.
I watched something with I think it was with Chunks and Philly, and they were interviewing Fury. And Fury's basically talking about, you see it when he's basically chatting about my man's.
Said the power's dumb.
So
dumb.
Yeah.
But AJ's got a wicked side in him.
Wicked, and
I see AJ beat people like. Remember when he used to keep thumping man when they were on their knee and all of that, and that's just that early in his career because he's got that cold streak, but he just knows how to play the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Media
for me,
trained,
and I feel like a lot of people
get twisted.
That's what it is.
People get twisted.
You got to think he was a GB gold medalist. There comes a certain level of. It's like even with anything that we do, like we know there's a certain level of like. Is it decorum? You got a certain level of way you got to conduct yourself, innit? So he can't be out here going on like man's real drill and out here doing madnesses because like man's got bare sponsors.
Bro, media trained. That's what I just said. He's been media trained from early, and that's good because he knows how to play the game. Certain times you'll slip.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll slip.
I see man draw him out. Still.
Yeah. And I remember one interview, and I see him kind of. I see his face. He said something mad. I can't remember what he said, and then he kind of pulled it back in.
Yeah.
Every now and then he'll slip.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. A man's in a great position.
Yeah. He's vexed.
Yeah. But no. AJ's no idiot, blood. Yeah. He's no idiot out here. Trust me. AJ's serious, blood. And top two in the world, and that's a big thing to be.
I agree with that. I know you were saying he's in. I know you was putting about.
I put him ahead of Wilder.
I put him ahead of Wilder, but
I ain't seen nothing from Wilder since.
But Fury's last fight, the reason why you got to put Fury number one, even though like obviously
I'll be real. I put Fury number one when he just came off the sofa.
Yeah.
Before the Conqueror one, what it is, them man there that's been boxing from their youths, that. When you're born to box, you're just throwing it, boxing. Plus he's a giant, and reflexes, this, that, other, how he moves.
Yeah.
No,
he's an unorthodox boxer.
And he's been boxing from early. Them kind of very by the book boxing, which AJ would be your quintessential boxing coaches type of boxer. You know them ones by the book. You know them one. Yeah. Throw your jab in your right hand. You understand? Mm-hmm. Fury's very unorthodox, moving all over the place.
This, that.
Out. You know, so that's why I'd favour him. In it. But with that said,
good luck.
Good luck to AJ. I'm sure he'll bring it home.
Come on, man. And I'd just like to say as well, even with Yard, Anthony Yardy.
Yeah, I saw some highlights.
Bounce back. We take L's, but really and truly, we come back again. You know what I'm saying? We never take L's. We learn lessons, innit?
Yeah.
So come on, fam, representing Satan.
Yeah. Big him up. He has to come again. Still, I didn't see it. You see it?
Yeah, I watched it still.
Just left it too late.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Right. Getting into today.
Come on.
All right. I'll give you, like last time, I'll give you guy A and guy B.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right, guy A. He's hit me up this week, and he's on, his situation is that he's saying he's a music guy, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Where he raps. He ain't really got no fan base like that.
He's coming up, he's trying.
He's been trying for a long time, though.
Oh, okay.
He's been trying for a long time. Salute though, my nigga. Yeah, it's love. But he's been trying for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's say now I think he would be now about 36.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying since he was maybe 18.
Yeah.
There's not really a fan base as such.
For what he does or just for him in general?
Well, for what he does, there's a fan base because he raps and everyone likes rap. But for him in general, the fan base ain't looking too great.
Yeah.
Slim numbers, slim pickings.
Mm-hmm.
But it's his passion.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes at it. always like recording, putting bits out, that, putting out CDs. I'm sure he's got a small following anyway.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, very small. But his girl has said to him now, like,
oh, it's one of them twists there. I thought this was just music.
It's still music.
Yeah,
It's still
okay.
music. No, don't worry. No, nothing mad. His girl has said to him, like, give it up now, innit? You're never gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're never gonna make it. It's time to call it a day now. You've been doing this for 18 years. You ain't got no fans. You ain't got no fans. You know?
You ain't got no
Who says that again?
Yeah,
The little short one, did it? The little short one with the glasses.
Come on, you want it then? You want it? Come on.
You want some Akita?
Yeah,
That
that's
brother.
it.
Yeah.
You
You
want
want some Akita? Anyway, she said to you, you ain't got no fans. I'm laughing. She said, you ain't got no fans. So she wants him to give up.
Yeah. We'll give up, you know.
Yeah, like, give it up now, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you got no fans, nothing's going on, you ain't made no money off it,
Yeah,
you're never gonna blow. That's basically the general of what she's saying.
Yeah.
So that's his predicament, yeah, or his circumstance. Guy B, as we've been speaking boxing, funnily enough, yeah, you've probably heard me mention him before. One of the fam, he's a boxer. He's been boxing for years, training since 16, pro boxer, good record, fought at a high level. But he's taken a couple of L's lately. He's 30 now, and he's saying, like, I'm tired of training. It's a bit long.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since 16. I just don't want to do it no more. My passion's not the same.
So 14 years,
Yeah. And he's fought at high level, Sky Sports, this, that, the other. Like, yeah. He's fought for English titles. What titles has he fought for, Paul?
English and Southern area.
He win the Southern area. He's fought at high level.
He won the Southern area, but he lost the English.
Yeah, right. He's fought at high level. Fought on big shows, fought on big cards. He's saying, like, I feel to just chill, retire now and live differently. But then on the other hand, he's like, I'm not quite sure. You understand? So he's at a crossroads kind of thing. So my question I'm asking you is, like, at what point should you give up on your dream? And should they give up on their dream?
Real talk?
Give it to me straight.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Come on.
Straight up and down. Like,
Come on.
Then, even with the music game, like, let's start with A and we work on to B. I look at it like with A, it's a tough one because it's not bringing nothing back. But at the same time, if it's his dream and he enjoys doing what he's doing, then why not carry on doing what you're doing? And if you've got a little following, you've got a little following, whatever it be. But then obviously you've got to take into account your priorities, innit? If it's not doing nothing, and you're spending all your money on studio time, like by that stage you should have a little setup, little laptop, little mic. You can just record at home and do your thing, and it's cost free. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you feel like your girl's telling you it's a waste of time, and you got a little sweet one and she's looking to duck out on you because she don't see the career guy, and you're just putting all of that into that, and it's not bringing nothing back, and it's affecting your relationship. Then you have to kind of prioritize your thing a little bit better. But in terms of if it's your dream and this is what you want to do, you don't give up on dreams.
Right, go on.
Because you can bust at any time in life. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no age limit. There's no, you could be 50 when you like really deep it. All these things that when you look at KFC, Colonel, what was he, 65? When he made Kentucky Fried Chicken. Man had a good 30 years living off of that P or whatever.
Salute the man they're eating the Kentucky Fried Chicken in the
So,
corner.
oh yeah, shit. Salute to the KFC man there, right?
Big up
there.
the KFC man them in the
Yeah,
corner.
come on, what you got there, Zinger or something?
You know that why the man them are working, you know?
Why the man them are
Why the man them are
working?
grafting?
Lucky for some, you know,
know like that?
Yeah, boy.
Anyway.
But anyway,
In the music side of things,
yeah.
if you're at that stage, I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
music side, it's time to quit. Innit?
Yeah, what you say, like,
The reason I say that,
Talk your thing.
because if they didn't feel you when you were younger, what makes you think they're gonna feel you when you're older?
yeah.
Now your audience is obviously gonna be the younger generation. Trying to count. That's how you're gonna blow.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna understand you.
Yeah, nah, real talk.
You're 30, 40 plus.
Yeah.
Like it's time to stop, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because like on the boxing side of things, that's different. Because I would say chase your dream, innit? Because that's a mentality thing. Like sometimes you go into the fight, you don't feel yourself, you can build.
Yeah.
What's his name? Who's the Johnny Nelson? He lost bare fights before he became world champion.
Yeah.
That's doable. That's your work rate.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the music, like, what you talking about?
Yeah. No, but that's what I was even saying. Like, if it's a thing, like it's a hobby, like, you know, like when like priorities come first. Like at the end of the day, if it's not mashing, you know, works and you're not making no money,
spending P on it.
Yeah, then if you got a little setup in your house where you got the mic like this, your laptop, then obviously write your music and do your thing. Right. But if it's like coming to making money now, and you're talking like you want to be on some charts business, and you're not got charting type of music, then you might have to allow it or be realistic about what it is you're dream chasing. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'll never be a person to tell someone that don't chase your dreams. Like because that's how you said it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm
like
saying
the dream side of it.
Yeah.
But if let's say you're not talented, like let's be realistic. And the people, and I think it all comes down to the people around you as well. Like if you know your brethren can't spit, and he's there he's there pumping out mixtapes, and you're rolling with him in the car, and man's all banging your head like he's on, bunning suits with him. Yeah, this one's wick.
Yeah.
Dream, innit? You telling him, you can't rap.
No, but I'm being realistic. Like sometimes, listen with your brethren. Like my brethren's got to be honest. You got to be honest. There. You got to let them know. Wherever it's my brethren's dream, I say, listen, fam, we need to find a new dream. Like we need to start chasing something different. Because this one's gonna end in a nightmare, fam. This one of them Nightmare on Elm Street kind of things,
my outlook on it is, I agree with you.
Yeah,
you got to chase your dream. You can't tell someone don't chase their dream. That's mad.
Because
you never know, innit? Like a guy could be making 101 dead records, especially how the world moves now. 101 dead tracks, and then all of a sudden you make one that just takes off and you're gone, and you make a monies off it. So you never know. But these men can't be doing it with no income coming in. Sitting there smoking weed, Xbox. Man's talking about it's. Leave me alone. The next one's gonna be a hit. You don't know what my one. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Real talk.
That man told me this is the one. You know them one. This is it. Listen to this, blood. Come on, bro. I've had niggas. Sometimes I'm just chilling. Niggas will be coming up to me playing all sorts of tunes, like running up to me on road.
Yeah.
You understand? And I respect the dream and the ambition.
100.
You know, and they believe in, and I see in their eyes as they're telling me they believe this is the one. I know it's not, but it's their dream, innit? So I just be like, all right, soldier.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Now, but I don't know when the one is going to come for them or when it's going to come. So I can't crush that dream in that moment because you have to go for yours because it's something that you love. But you got to be making money, providing. It has to become, once a certain time passes by, you can't be making that priority, innit? Now you got to be more realistic in what you're doing. Like, get on with what you're doing for the most part, and the music becomes a little sideline hobby when you got little time. And then you're gonna try and push that out.
Yeah,
but if you're there every day, nah, this is me.
Yeah.
In the closing yourself in the back, you're talking about I'm working.
Yeah.
You know them ones talking about I'm working.
I was grinding. Man. Yeah, fam, man just was in the studio, you know, like
come on.
That. Yeah.
And that's it.
Man's but we all know man like that.
Back a man like that. Back a man like that. In the studios. I'm in the studios. What's man been on? I'm in the studios.
Yeah.
These times trainers are leaned off. You understand?
Yeah,
Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
It's clear that there's no money making from the music.
Yeah.
You know, but you're just pursuing it. It's been 16 years.
Yeah.
You're still telling man about the, you know,
same things that it's hard to believe now because it's been
a
while.
It's been a while. Even wife again because she's done gone long time. That wife you went.
Yeah.
Now you've got some young thing you're selling the dream to because she listens to it because she's young, innit? So she's like 25. She's still a bit, you know,
naive.
There you go. But by the time she's 29, 27, she's gonna clock that ain't really going on.
And now them times you're 30 something, 40 something.
Come on.
Yeah.
Still kicking, sending
I fully
tapes.
Yeah,
so I'd say chase it, but you've got to be realistic in what you're doing because it's not fair to your people for them to have to hang around. After a certain while, if it's not making money, it's not making sense.
Yeah.
So you've got to then prioritize the making money for your family and make the music or whatever it may be on the backbone. It could be anything. You might want to be an actor. You might want to be an actress.
See, but I feel like in the acting thing, like, there's a lot of actors that kind of can bust because acting, there's no...
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but you've got to be making sure, you've got to have a source of income in the meantime while you're pursuing your dream. That's the bottom line of it. While you're pursuing your dream, cool. Pursue any dream you want to pursue. But while you're pursuing it, you've got to have a source of income coming in to provide. Otherwise, it's all just pie in the sky. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Imagine, yeah, a man's like 40, yeah. He's been working all his life, but he's never rapped. But he's always thought about rapping, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets to like, he's like 41 now. I said, I want to try rapping now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Come
Yeah,
on,
could do
Yeah,
that.
but he's been working all his life. He's got P. Ain't man seen hustling
Like,
flow.
like we
Every
said-
man got their right to spit a verse.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a right to spit a verse.
Yeah.
He's 40 though, innit?
Yeah, but it
So?
don't matter. Age don't matter.
Age don't matter.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
age
age
thing,
thing.
it's not age thing.
It's like
Bro.
it's like what you said. It's like a position of where you're at. Like that, you can have a dream. Like you said, your scenario is that he was working all his life and now he wants to rap, innit? Like man can go out there and rap. There's nothing but you. If you're trying to chase that dream and that dream's gonna be detrimental to your whole life, like in terms of your priorities, what you're doing at your partners, your relationships, all this shit, then you have to kind of be realistic and say like, look, this ain't really what I got to pattern up, because really 100%. Our welfare and our livelihoods and us come first.
Of course.
So you have to make sure yourself's patterned up before anything. You don't. I can't let this crash and burn because I'm trying to be out here giving out CDs. Do you get what I'm
100%.
saying, or you know what I mean?
100%. But I would say this: if you've got your dream, go all in for it. When you're first pursuing it, go all in.
Pass this
Blessings.
over there.
Go all in.
Yeah.
Go all in for your dream. Give it everything. Like, don't half-heart. Don't half-step.
No.
You know the ones, if you're pursuing it.
And that's what I was even going to say before you said what you said. It's like, if you're really serious about chasing that dream or you're trying to do this music thing, what are you doing every day to do it?
That's the thing.
Like, what?
That's
like,
why I said the nigga in the back room,
yeah,
sitting there smoking weed with a notepad,
yeah.
writing words, not even sentences, you know?
Yeah.
Words that rhyme.
That's it.
Man's writing words that rhyme. Coke, smoke, joke, toke, broke, loke,
Yeah.
yeah, dope.
Yeah.
You know them ones. A man's happy with himself after that. Man's happy. Man's happy with himself.
Let me
after
bill
that.
it to that
That's
one.
dope.
Let me bill it.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
I
That's
ran
dope.
that back. Let me bill it.
Yeah. But after man's done that, man's strapping up.
Yeah, man's like, let me bill.
That's hard.
Play that
hard.
back. I play
That's
that back,
hard.
fam.
What's that doing?
Vibes in.
You gotta be active, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
work out what you're doing and get that shit really
you got to
patterned.
be all the spots. Like you got to
Really
make
patterned.
sure you're in the circles. You got to make sure like if that's your dream and that's what you're saying you're doing.
Push for
Sometimes
it.
hard work can shine through over talent.
Come on, hard
So
work
you-
beats talent when talent don't work
But
hard.
you trust me.
You know
you
the
what I'm
drill.
saying? So you might not necessarily be good, but if it's your dream, what are you really doing? You got to
come
be
on.
living that shit.
You gotta
or
push. You
even
gotta be
pushing
on
for
that stuff. You gotta
yeah,
be
you
on
got to
it.
be at these events.
You gotta be obsessed.
Linking the people or knowing who the people are
Come
that you
on.
need to get your things to.
Come on, that's what
You
it
know what I'm
is,
saying?
and that's in
Networking.
anything. That's
Yeah.
in anything. If your dream is to be a baller, you gotta be training every day. You
Yeah.
gotta be balling. You gotta have a ball at your feet. How many touches did you say to me the other day?
1,000.
1,000 touches you should be doing. How often?
yeah.
A week.
Well,
1,000
football,
touches a
like,
week.
Yeah, come on.
1,000 touches a week.
Yeah, come on, that's
for
real.
the young baller them. Hear what
Yeah.
I'm saying to you? You gotta be on 1,000 touches a week and still go and train and everything else that you're doing as well. That's how it's supposed to work.
100%.
And why I say you got to hold with a dream as well, you can't really write it off because people will tell you your dream can't be accomplished, so you have to kind of be focused. But there will be a point where someone might have to say to you, it's not realistic, but there ain't really... There's a time span on certain things. The music thing, maybe not. The football thing, look at Jamie Vardy. You understand what I'm saying? Look at Bear, man.
Look at Ian Wright.
There you go. So
Ian Wright bust late. Was he 25 when he went?
push the dream. Push the dream. We didn't say enough on
I was gonna get
my boxer.
Yeah. No. We was going to the boxer. Like you said, like boxing. The whole boxing thing is a mind thing. It's also training. Like these boxers, if you're serious about your training, your boxing, you look at a lot of boxers that were like, you know, like the lightweight box, like bruv, they stay healthy all the way through because it's a discipline. Do you get what I'm saying? Like sometimes I think with the heavyweights, they're not as fit as the lighter boxers. Like they're lighter weights.
No, they carry more weight
so
as
they
well.
kind of put on weight because they've always been bulky, innit? They've always been heavy. But it's one of them things that if you're pursuing that dream, if you're getting beaten up every week in and week out in fights, then you have to kind of consider like where you go with it, but never lose the discipline to train, to skip, to run, to hit pads, to spar. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's one of them things that like you even said in last week's episode about where you was kickboxing and doing the Muay Thai from 18, and even up till now you still do it. Do you get what I mean? Because it's a discipline, it keeps you fit.
Exactly
You know what I'm saying? It keeps you nimble, keeps your limbs oiled and everything moving mechanically the way it needs to move.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So technically the dream may not be as achievable as you like maybe hoped when you was younger, but you don't give up the actual sport. Do you know what I'm saying? Or the training side of it. That's in my opinion anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely don't do that. But then I suppose if especially with boxing and any kind of fighting, if you're taking shots and taking hits,
this is my next point.
You get what I'm saying? There comes
Respect,
a point
my
where
brother.
you have to.
This is my next thing I would say.
There comes a point.
My thing is where I'm kind of torn. I think in combat sports and things like that, yeah. If you're thinking about retiring and your head's not fully in it, you might as well have start retiring because you're risking your neck. You can't be in there like not fully committed. Like you've either got to do it or you're not doing it. I don't think you can be kind of halfway in.
Yeah. No,
you can't half-heart it.
Yeah.
So that's my concern. So that's why for him I would say to him either like you got to make a decision. Like if you're saying you're doing it, then just do it and fully commit to that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just cool off.
Yeah.
Just cool
Yeah,
off.
you gotta know if your heart's in it because that's the
your
thing.
heart has to fully in it.
Like a lot of boxers, if they lose a couple fights, one thing about boxing, it's a confident sport, innit? You have to be in the moment when you're doing it. It's not something you could go in where we've seen it fights where they go in like look at the MMA fight when when Conor McGregor fought the brother he knocked out like in a couple seconds. Aldo. Aldo, you see Aldo beast so many man, beast them, you know. Then he, for some reason when he was
Man
walking
got in
down
his
the
head.
bruv, it messed him up.
It fucked with him.
So
Fucked with him.
yeah, like really and truly for the boxer guy, like if it's not affecting your mind state, then crack on, do your thing. Like, but I feel like what you're saying as well, where he's fought at these levels as well, where he's fought at like English Commonwealth or
He's
like,
fought English, Southern area.
area, and you don't mentally feel like you can go any higher than that. Then sometimes as well, because it's mind, it is fully.
Yeah.
It's fully
Man
mind.
can feel his
'Cause if you
reach.
can believe it.
It's a lot of it's down to your coach.
Coach, yeah.
Your coach needs to be getting the best out of you.
Yeah,
and if you can't do that, then it's either change your coach or you quit.
Yeah. Because because that's it. Because if you take a couple L's on the bounce and your coach ain't getting the best out of you, you switch up coach, and if it still ain't
I
working,
guarantee you with Yard, he just took this loss.
yeah.
I guarantee you Tundi will be on him.
Yeah.
Get back in there, let's go again.
Yeah.
Etc. Will be driving him through to the next one.
Yeah, 100%.
Some coaches.
And I think even more so because if you watch the interview afterwards, he felt he never lost.
Shit is real. Back to the dream pursuits. Back to the dream chasing.
Yeah, man.
Overall, I'm sticking to the script.
Come on.
I'm saying go for your dreams.
100%.
You want to be something, you're going to have to go for it. Because the thing is, right, like, see like the rap guy, he's an adult, that said his girls told him, like, enough's enough now, innit? Do you think she should have said that? Do you think that's a good girl? Or do you think, obviously you don't know all the ins and outs.
Yeah. But
do you think,
scratching the surface.
you scratch your surface, do you think your girl should be telling you that?
She's around man 24/7, so she's seeing something that everyone else ain't seeing.
That's what it is.
So if she's close to home and she's saying, look, babe, that this ain't working kind of thing, like, you need to kind of allow it. And it also is how much does she mean to you? You get what I'm saying? Because if she's some women, like, they've had enough, they're leaving. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know more about it. What is she, the breadwinner?
For the simple fact he's saying.
Man sat up, you know.
Clearly means you're making, like, your income's dead, innit?
Yeah. Let's. I just don't want to talk. Yeah, but yeah, the
How
income
can you
ain't
tell me
really.
to stop?
Okay.
Yeah. If
It's
I'm
about
making
age
money,
limit.
if I'm making money and I'm doing what I'm doing, how can you tell me
That's
to stop?
very factual. All fact.
Yeah,
All
so
fact.
real talk, the way that based on that, she's paying for all everything.
She's the provider.
She's the provider, and your dream ain't, and I'm having to subsidize your thing.
Yeah, she's subsidizing.
Yeah. Nah, what she's saying, she's fully within her right because now she needs you to step up, and we promote the whole what we're about. Do you get what I'm
Masculine
saying? The
shit.
masculine shit out here. So man can't be here
Masculine shit.
leeching trying to put fucking a rap career. What you
Straight.
so what are you portraying and what are you even chatting about? And you got your girl paying for stuff like.
And
you
why
get what I'm saying?
And why
fam?
you got a big fan base after all the 16 years?
Yeah. Like, what are you really saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't be chatting chain.
Yeah, that's all mad. What do you say? What? Weeks?
Weeks doing videos, planning, prepping for 100 views.
Yeah, it's dead. And you know, and that's what I'm talking about as well when I talk about your networking and what you're doing. Why are you not going to like SBTV, Link Up TV, Grand Daily? Why are you not spending the money? I know man that just come out in the game that are spending the money to go to these places regardless. to get their music at least to spend a few thousand.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Man hit me up today showing me their Link Up TV.
Bruv, Graham Daily
video.
put out videos
All day long.
All day, every day. They're putting out at least 10 videos.
I know a crew right now that's putting their money behind their artists and getting them on certain platforms.
That's what I'm saying. So
but
why
what it is, because he's a guy that's been around for long, he hasn't moved with the times.
Yeah.
So if he stops though, yeah, he might get depressed and that, innit? Like,
That's another side of it. I'm glad you said that because that's the man's passion. I don't know without that what he would be like, or what he would do. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's his passion. This is what he loves.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything else this Donny loves. Like that. It's always been on some. This is what I want to do. This is what. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
but does he make beats or does he do anything on that side of things?
Nah,
he's just trying to spit.
Just spitting.
Because if it's just like, that's why you have to take it up as a hobby. Like, you got to readjust your mind, like, to kind of think like, it's my passion. I want to do it.
I agree.
But I need
it
to
should be a hobby now.
It should be a hobby now. That
earning is your job.
Yeah.
Rapping is your hobby.
And you might make
you
a one banger.
You just want to be heard.
Yeah.
So you just make your little thing on the side, but providing is the main thing, not the other way around. And then one day it's gonna blow and this because it's not looking like it's happening. So I would make the earning be my job.
Yeah.
And the rapping be a little
side hustle. And you go to a little open mic when festivals kick back off again.
Doug's kicking the blood.
Yeah.
You're kicking it real.
You know what I'm saying?
Open mic.
Go to a little open mic. Perform your tune.
You know them little open mic.
Yeah.
You know them crowd.
Jump off. I remember back.
Hey, go them poetry thing where everyone's there like.
Yeah. But I remember back in the day. Listen, but it's true.
You know the ones. You know the poetry, Doug. Go do some of that shit. Yeah. If you want to just feel the love of a crowd.
Yeah. But this is
you might mark it.
But that's what I'm saying because I was just gonna say because just for motivational purposes now, I used to back in the day when I was young, I used to go jump off. But we're talking back in the day. This is where Estelle, Estelle, Professor Green. These are the days man used to wear New Era caps and big hoodies. Professor Green used to be there every week. Kojo, the comedian, used to host it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I remember seeing it on YouTube.
Yeah, back in the day, we're talking before there was even social media like how it is now. Like we used to all go London. Used to be Leicester Square at I can't remember the club it used to be at, but that's where we used to go every week.
Equinox?
Is it? No, beside Equinox, further down, it used to be on the corner, and then you could go upstairs and I can't remember. I'll find out. I'll tell you afterwards. But it used to be there, and that's where open mic used to be able to spit. Professor Green used to come there and freestyle. That's where. Like people, that's where things can grow from there. Like you never know, you might be an open mic and go and then spit there, and one man's in there chilling with his girl and he's at A&R or something.
He's talking pure sense.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's the vibes. And if the man just wants to feel that love of a crowd or this, that, the other, that might feed what you want.
Yes,
rather than try to put out mixtapes and it's clearly not working.
100%.
You know, like, people aren't buying into it like that for whatever reason. So you might want to switch it and just get that job, prioritize the job, and then on the side thing. Yeah, go to open mics. You're right.
Yeah, open mic,
and that will fead you, mate.
But then you will know from that. You go to an open mic now and you spit.
If you get this to the open mic, it's kind of peak.
It's lit. That people know. You'll know from the crowd. If people afterwards, they'll come to you because people keep it 100. Like they'll be like, you know what? I like what you did. But if everyone, you come off the mic and everyone's all still chatting and only drink, you just know this ain't no one.
Yeah.
And then you just know that
on the mic and everyone's like turning, having conversations.
Yeah.
You
just know.
No mind to what you're saying.
Don't even give a fuck.
You know it's love. You know that's love.
Yeah. Okay. Ring up wifey and say, alright, cool. See that job that you was telling me about? I'll take it, business. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Easy direct.
Rex always hand that.
I'm having stretched as well. Straight. Douse him.
Hand that. Love reaching for the champagne, you know. Let Rex with his craft of herself, you know. Easy, Rex.
Easy,
Rex love roll with the man, them, you know.
Loves it.
Bear champagne and then Rex is drinking every week, you know. Every week. Telling his brethren, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just drinking champagne, bro. Them man, they're heady.
Push 2 buttons, don't even have to stand up with the camera. you know that? That's nice, fam.
Easy work.
Like, easy work. Craft to get
easy
me.
work. He's living his dream right now.
Living the dream. This is what I'm saying. People can live your dream. Just be in the right places
at the right time. So back to the rappers. For all the man them that's trying to do it, listen to what Doug just said. That's some constructive shit because it might not be the TV mixtape internet sensation route for you. It might be the open mic, tear down the night, feel good, go home. You understand? And done.
Yeah.
You might be being underappreciated. You might not have that it or X factor, whatever you call it, that makes you cross over to that kind of audience.
To mainstream.
Yeah, or to even to the road, to the
Yeah.
man them or whatever. But maybe you go to a one night open mic and you just rip it and people show you love.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And because what people forget as well, there's so many different circuits. I think sometimes people get caught up in like the steps of like road, get maybe blowing from the streets and whatever. But then there's a lot of artists that maybe a lot of us don't know about that they do a circuit of
all day
open
long.
mics, or they do festivals
All day long.
and do other stuff that man don't know about.
There's the backpack man them that are
Yeah.
just straight hip hop kind of guys.
Yeah.
They don't like all the road shit. They've got their own little niche. That might be you. It could be the poetry thing, like I said. All jokes aside with the clicking.
Yeah.
You might want to take that shit you wrote, broke, coke, joke, bloke, and take that to a poetry thing.
Yeah.
Flip it up. And people might feel it in the arena, and it'll feed your soul.
You know
You'll
what's
feel
nuts,
good about
yeah?
yourself.
Man, but I stumbled across a page. I think he's called Scarlord or something, yeah? He's UK, yeah? Like, so make sure you shoot from up north or whatever, yeah? He's like Midlands, I think. I don't know, Brom. People maybe be able to correct man, yeah? Don't know too much about him. But man stumbled across this brother, yeah? Over 1 million followers.
Come on.
1 million followers.
And you
He's
never,
UK,
I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him. I stumbled across this brother's page. My man, he's like, man, like he dresses drip like whatever. A man screams like, you don't wanna fuck. No, but bro,
there's an audience
but
for
he's like, but he's dressed like man them. He's patterned like he's not like
He's found his niche.
Yeah, he's found his niche. He's not like he's not out here looking punk rockerish and all of that.
Niche. There's
He's
something
found
for
his
everybody.
niche, and he's got his own fan base. And the fact that the UK do not even acknowledge this youth like that is beyond me. And this brother's got a lot
found his niche,
of followers, more than a lot of people's favorite rapper.
Come on.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
And he's most probably gone and done. He most probably had to go and do the circuits where he wasn't busting, like mobiles weren't recognizing him. This, that, all these other little units weren't kind of taking in what man's
But
doing.
you have to build your audience. Even
went
when I
and
was
built
doing
his
my
audience.
thing, I built my own audience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I built my own audience. I'm not sitting there listening and talking about it. I built my own audience.
Yeah.
I did what I was doing. I recorded my shit. I gave it out. Maybe I underplay it because it went well.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel like there was no backative on it. It was me recording, giving it out to the public and seeing what they thought. And it just, I used to say this thing. I used to give it out and say, yeah, remember Nikos? Go full for multiplayer. Every person I'd say, hey, yeah, come here. And give him a CD out the car. I turn to Nikos and say, yeah, go full for multiplayer.
You got to even think at that time, man was making his own lane. Because if you really check it, even in that era, how many man was actually making real rap? Like in a time when garage was garage was popular.
Yeah, right. Cause my little brother.
Yeah.
I remember him saying to me, "But who raps?
Yeah.
Who raps?
Yeah.
You understand? But I was staying in my own lane.
Because I was alive in that era. Like man was fully toe tapping in that era.
Come on.
So
Blood,
that's why I'm speaking on it.
But I was going
think,
garage raves and then coming back and rapping, blood.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't want to be like on all of that stuff. I was man's rapping.
Yeah.
And then as this is why I say ahead of the time, because now it's come back around and everybody's rapping.
Yeah.
But we was just, my thing was then, no, we're gonna rap. Gave it out, people liked it, so it's just. But I don't give it enough appreciation for what it was because it was just that, a dream or a vision, and we put it out and made it come to fruition. Like there weren't no backative, there weren't no this. It was just record, give it out. Maybe you're lucky enough to be in position to give it out because I couldn't have been one of them dons standing up in West End or something, harassing people by myself.
And people don't understand how rife that was.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
that shit
certain man
out
was
there
leading the
regular.
pack doing it and was doing well off of it, but
Some
it got
man
mad.
did well of it. Some man did well of it. But I just couldn't be doing all of that. My thing was, I remember I went one...
And I feel like if I saw you doing it, I understand the hustle, but I feel like at the time I wouldn't have known Pounds then, yeah? I would have just seen man on TV. But I feel like if I saw a man out there doing it, it would have took the shine off what I believe.
But this,
you get what I'm saying?
This was before the TV.
Yeah.
But this was before the TV. This was just when I first Beat Robbie mixtapes. Before the TV, I remember we put it in a barber's and said to them, yeah, sell it if you want to sell it. And then we came back and the barbers had like an attitude of, no, it ain't sold. And then me and my brethren, we just took all of them and was just like, yeah.
Because you didn't
man,
need
them are
yourself.
cocky with it. Like, don't, man didn't want the fucking money anyway. And then from there, we just like, yeah. Gave them way.
Because
and
I
that's
felt
it.
like with the West End brothers,
Them West End brothers, they needed that
themselves.
£4. Because that £4 went to £3.
And then it went to £2. And then before you know it, just
Yeah. And then it's like, all right,
you know what I'm coming with it. You know what I'm coming with
brothers
it.
were
Like,
deep.
that's what I mean. When they took the shine off.
Then
When they took the shine off.
come on.
I see
Them Western
in
brothers
West
went,
End.
never
Nah, bro.
No, them Western brothers were deep. Them Western brothers went for, no, nigga, give me £4. No, food. All right, £2 and a cigarette. Now give me £2 and a cigarette.
I ain't saying that.
You know the ones?
You know the bad one, but I used to see man like just like coming through like on Oxford Street because you know West End was the lit Trocadero
Come
and
on.
all that. I mean,
Man
that
coming
man-
from shopping.
Yeah. I did. Modos and I had to go check Modos. You know, like my man there. Them used that with the Avexes and that used to go there check them man. Be skipping and you see a man just pop out like top man. Yo, fam.
Fam. Hear this. We like rap lad. We listen to rap lad.
Yeah. And you
Listen
know,
to rap.
yeah,
go on.
I don't
Go
even
on.
want to say that, but man, know who,
Yeah.
Bust out the corner, wow, what I got, fam? Yeah. We said,
Say who?
nah.
Who?
I'll tell you.
I know who already.
Yo, what I got,
Yeah.
chop it up. You get me? Keep it cutting.
But I feel you.
But certain man did shell off of it. So I give respects to the people.
No.
Did
See,
their
man
thing.
that ate good food off it. Certain man pioneered it and pushed it through. I know Mike GOC was heavy on the pushing it out
Heavy
there
on
with that.
pushing it out.
And
And he was active.
I know he had a little team up there doing it, and he made money off it. But me personally, my thing was just that. But also, it's the position I was in. My thing was, I can't be doing all of that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't doing
But
that
you
shit.
didn't need to.
Give it away. Let them feel it. Luckily, I was in that position. And my Dons was in that
Man
position
had
where it's
English
just like,
currency.
there you go.
Yeah, he was
flowing. Was on the set.
Yeah, he was doing his thing. That allowed
Exactly.
you
So
to
we could just keep moving.
allowed you
And
to keep
also,
it
it's a
free.
good look when niggas, because I still get messages now from girls and man telling me, I remember you giving me a CD out of a Benz. I remember you giving me a. So it gives a different impression when a nigga out of a Benz is saying to you, "Yeah, listen to this." You understand? Casually. You see me? So it gives a different kind of look. Mm-hmm. And the man them are all doing it. And the man them are in Beamers and this, that, the other. And so it's a different look. So it's spreading. Mm-hmm. You understand? So we had an angle, which other people won't be as fortunate as to have.
Yeah.
You can't do a show without telling a story. I'll give you a story that's relating to this, right? Mm-hmm. Pocahontas. Mm-hmm. You remember I said Pocahontas? Mm-hmm. When I done with Pocahontas was out on a date. Me and her used to kind of chat. Mm-hmm. She was out on a date with a Don. Yeah. My first mixtape was out. She said she was rolling with Donnie. Baller you. From her ends, he's whipping out. Riding out. She said Donnie's just hyping on this CD. Listening to like, yo, this is hard, you know. This is ill. And she's not really in a rap like that. So she's just like, whatever. You got to track 4. You know this. You know Donnie really lives like this. You know. You know man really lives like this. This is real. You know. She's still not interested. Like, rah, come on. Who wants to hear all of this fucking gangbang shit?
Yeah.
No, this is hard. Rewind this. Then she just clocked. Oh my God. That's my ex. That's P. Mm-hmm. My man just said, yeah, is it? Turn down the volume. Like, you know, she said he just locked it off. Like, is it?
He's a real hater.
Like,
real
is it?
Yeah.
I big him up because he was bigging up man, but I can feel his pain. I won't want that in my way. I won't want that. That's getting dashed way.
I'm locking it off.
Yeah, come on, D. You're locking that off. You're locking that off, like.
All causing an argument off of it.
Yeah. But,
well, you having man out here listening to man's pagans and all that.
But that just shows, like, at the time, it was moving for me. Like, it was moving for me. Like, that was early doors. Because she came back and told me, she was like, she goes, he was picking it up so much. Yeah. She goes, really, until eventually I said it was you, then he just kind of locked it off and then he's up. But she goes, it made her have to look at it different and this had to look at it different. So I get it. Sometimes you don't know. You're just throwing it out there and you're wishing on a star kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, in myself, I kind of knew. I knew, like, this is going to be a thing. Yeah. But for the man them that have got that dream or this, that, that other, and they might not have the machine or behind you to do it, or the means or the ideas. Mm-hmm. You just gotta sometimes reevaluate the dream. Yeah, definitely. You know, the ones adjust the dream, so the dream now becomes a thing of, like we said, work's my priority. Yeah, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do, but work is my priority right now.
Yeah.
I've got to provide for my girl, myself, my kids.
Yeah.
I can't just be in the back room. Whatever kind of music. Don't just be sitting in that room fucking playing the guitar, ended up growing locks by accident.
By accident.
You know them ones? You didn't even want to grow locks. But two just did 6-7 months. 6-7 months, you're just strumming out the guitar. Now man's a Rasta. You didn't even mean to be a Rasta. You're not having bacon, blood. You're not having bare bacon. But now man, you're walking on road, man say, yes, Russ. You didn't even know you was a Russ.
Listen, man,
You know? Man's Russ.
Shit, what?
Yeah, because you've ended up, you know, so I'd say, you know, pattern up, work out what you're doing, you know, like that. It can't just be just all in on that. We got to balance. We got to find that balance.
And for the people chasing dreams, literally, like what P's saying, got to
Anything.
find the balance. But also, listen, anything that you want to do is achievable. Do you know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's right.
Don't feel like anything, any obstacles can't get jumped over and can't get moved and things can't happen. So definitely chase, but be realistic.
Absolutely.
Not be realistic, because certain things you can. No, you know what? I don't even want to say that because I don't want people to put barriers on certain dreams. But at the same time, that in certain situations you got to prioritize what's. You know what I'm saying? If it's worth taking a risk, you go all in and take the risk. If you take an L or take a lesson, then you reevaluate it. You go again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but everything has to be calculated. Work out the pros and cons but then if it's like football, like you say, if you're not going 100 miles an hour,
it's just
training, doing whatever, like you said, how many? 1,000 touches. You get what I'm saying? Basketball.
Listen,
anything. Like
it's a big deal. Preparation, like getting it ready. Like, listen, if you tell me I've got 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'm gonna spend the first 4 sharpening my axe.
Making sure it's right.
So make sure that shit's in order. Make sure shit's right, so that I'm ready to go when it's time to go. You can't just, you know, you got to be prepared. You got to be ready to do what it is. But if it's a dream and you want to go for it, go for it. The only impossible journey is the one that you fucking don't start.
That's the one. That's the one. Don't ever be that person.
Don't be that guy.
Because that was That was nearly me. See, like with the clothing, the lean gang thing, like, bruh, for
Lean
years,
gang clothing.
Like, come on, man. You see the hats and the stuff.
The hats, the coordination is definitely on point.
I try.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
No, the coordination is heavy.
It's like, for me, it was one of them things I always thought about clothing for a long time. And it was one of them little dreams that I had that I'd always write, like, years ago, I'd draw stuff. Like, not even an artist, I can't really draw, but I used to draw little drawings. Think, this is corny, man bringing out clothes, man gonna think like da. I used to think too much about what people thought, and then you know what, or how it would be perceived, like me bringing out the ideas that I have in my head for the things that I want to do. Then it just got to a point where it's like, no, you have to do it. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's where, like, with this, now it just had to be done. Like, if I feel like if I didn't do it, I'd look 10, 15 years down the line and think, I wish I'd done that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Doug, listen to what I'm saying to you.
You know, so it was one of them things man feels like man had to do, and I did it. Do you get? And I feel so proud for doing it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Big Doug. Everything that you fucking thought in your head, that you're making happen now, that you're pushing forward, is just fucking the tip of the iceberg for what you're gonna do.
Come on, man.
Your name rings already.
Oh, man.
From where we're from to where you're at now, your name rings already, and it's only going to keep propelling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm going to receive that, man.
I see you on SC Dons, captivating audience. All you men have watched Dons, right?
Yeah.
When Doug comes on, I like. He holds screen. I like.
Come on, Doug.
He holds screen when he comes on. When we're doing this, you hold screen.
Love, man.
The reason you've had that in your head of like, yeah, I need to do this, and you don't even know why, is because you're destined for fucking great things, bro. As we all are, but a lot of us don't know and we don't realise. You understand? We might not click in and trigger into what our potential is. That voice that's telling you, I need to do this, I need to draw this, is just because you're just supposed to do great things. But you just haven't, you didn't understand fully what it was. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because there's so many distractions. We don't even hear what's meant to be going, what's meant to be for us.
I feel
but
that,
right now, you're bringing it out. You're doing it. You understand what I'm saying to you? People every week, Doug this, Doug that. They're feeling your content and what you've got to say for yourself, because you're a voice, you're a leader by nature, masculine shit.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Everyone in the room, masculine shit, we're bringing that energy.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you don't know your potential. until it's shown to you. My man might not know what he's supposed to do, boxing and this, that, the other, until something triggers and then he does it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're here doing. So you're showing you are the dream. You understand what I'm saying? Man, from jail to this to that. You understand? Yeah. You are the dream, Rude Boy.
Come on, man.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. I am the dream. I'm from the bed base to this to that to the hustler to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man. We are the dream.
Yeah, bro.
You see what I'm saying to you?
Man. Fully
so
feel it.
Everyone with the dreams, let's keep it moving. You know what? I'm gonna wrap it up on that because
come on.
I want to end it on bigging up my brother. You understand? And bigging up all my brothers in the room.
Come on, big
you
up
understand? Because
everyone,
we're all doing it. Shout out Rex.
Come
Rex
on,
is like the little pain in the ass, brother, that I have to pick on all the time. You know? But he's still living, he's still the dream. Because when Rex airs about certain man, Rex, it's like Rex is having wet dreams.
Yeah. All that ain't even asked man for the beat.
Oh, what? For real? You know them man? What? You know them man there? What? Them man might come. What? What? For real? Rex is living out his fantasies right now.
He didn't even realise what circles.
Come on. He didn't even know what he was getting brought into. So just big up all the man there in the room. Salute Stunner. That's my brother Stunner in here as well. Big him up. You understand? That's my bro. He made me understand certain things and brought me in on certain bits and pieces. And we pattern up and he's family to me. You understand? So big up.
Big episode.
Winners Talking podcast. We move. We wrap up another one. And we're back with a guest for next week.
Stunner.